Hey, what's up, guys? John here from Warrior Fitness. Sitting in front of my bookshelf, I thought I would share with you what I picked up this morning and started to reread. It's a book called The Sword and the Mind, and it's a translation of a family manual on sword fighting from the Yagyu Shinkage Ryu. And it's pretty interesting. If you're a martial artist, you've probably seen this book or heard of it. And it's kind of one of those contemporary books with Musashi's A Book of Five Rings. So if you read Musashi, I'd check out The Sword and the Mind. It's pretty good stuff. And I'm rereading this. I hadn't picked this up in years, but as I was looking through my bookshelf, I was looking for a quote, and I grabbed this book. I didn't find the quote I was looking for, but I found myself kind of sucked in, and I sat down for a little while and paged through and underlined and highlighted and reacquainted myself with the book. And there's tons of good stuff in here. But what's really cool is that you don't have to go far in this book to find something awesome. I was looking right in the introduction. There's a story of Muneyoshi Yagyu, and he's training, right? He's training with his teacher, and his teacher, goes away and for a year, and he says, you have to master mutodori, the art of being unarmed against a sword. So this is a school of swordsmanship, but the highest level is being unarmed against a sword, which is pretty badass and ridiculously hard. But his teacher gives him these instructions. He says, you have to master, this muto, this unarmed against a sword. And his teacher comes back after a year, and, Muneyoshi demonstrates a ridiculous prowess with this. Like, he's able to, dodge blows from swords and strip a sword away from an armed assailant who's highly skilled as well. So his teacher, he's like, oh, okay, this is great. I'm going to give you a certificate. You've mastered this. This is awesome. And he hands him the certificate. And the cool part of the story is right on top of the certificate, it says, you must train harder than before. Let that sink in for a second. This guy mastered the school of swordsmanship. He mastered the highest level of swordsmanship, which was unarmed against a sword. And his teacher gives him the certificate saying you've mastered all this stuff. And right on top of it, it says, you must train harder than before. So what does that say? How are you training? How am I training? Are you training every day? Are you really putting your heart and soul into training, to becoming better, to becoming the strongest, most effective martial artist that you can be, the best version of yourself? Or are you just kind of, going to class and having fun and socializing, going to seminars and stuff, but are you putting in the work day to day, really kind of dialing in and reaching to get to that ultimate level? So I hope that story inspires you, because it really inspired me. In fact, I'm going to put down this damn video and go train, because I am inspired to train, and I hope you're inspired to train too. All right, guys. And if you remember, pick it up. The book is called, can you see that? The Sword and the Mind. Okay. And I will talk to you soon. In the meantime, check out warriorfitness.org for all of your training needs. John out.